Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again today. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my portfolio, seeing what have I been buying, what have I not been buying, how is my portfolio performing, um, you know, and we're just gonna examine what stocks I've been kind of keeping an eye on and any other major goals that I'm hoping to continue to work on. And there's also been a few new developments in terms of my finances that I might share a little bit earlier. I haven't decided. I haven't quite decided whether or not I want to share that in this video, or create or do that in a coming video that I'm hoping to make fairly recently. Um, so stay tuned. I might share it at the end of this video. Let's take a look at my portfolio. As you can see, my portfolio is now firmly in the 115,318.91. The last time I think we spoke, or I did an update on my portfolio or my Wealthsimple portfolio, my portfolio was still kind of sitting around 114,000. It's kind of good to be able to see that I've now crossed the 115,000 threshold in this portfolio. In my first home savings account, I'm currently sitting at 8,028.08, and that is because, as you can see, recently uh, they recently removed the dividends, which is going to be paid out at the end of the month, on the 28th of October, which dropped the value of this portfolio a bit. Um, that dividends is going to be redistributed back at the end of the month, and that's going to continue to grow over time. I've been looking at the markets, like the housing market recently, and there's just really nothing that interests me, or that works within my budgets that I'm looking for. So that's still kind of an ongoing development that I'm hoping to continue to work on. Let's look at my non-registered account. My non-registered account is currently sitting at 23,632.92. So I think the last time we made a video, it was kind of like around 22,000, if I remember correctly. So it's good to be able to see that this particular portfolio is now sitting well over 23,000. Um, the biggest, and of course, I still continue to hold my cash ETF. My cash ETF is currently sitting at 50.22, which I believe they are actually going to remove the dividends at the end of tonight, which is going to either be distributed on the 9th or the 10th of November. So that is what's happening with that account. CSAV. That that account is currently sitting at 50.04, because they recently removed the dividend, and that will be distributed, I believe, on the 1st, or either tonight or on the 1st. So I'm looking forward to that, to receiving the dividend on that. Um, this is currently sitting at $4,600 as it stands. Um, the next one, which is my high interest savings account, is currently sitting at 50.23, um, which is still kind of means that they haven't removed the dividend for this one just yet. That's going to be removed fairly soon as well, either tonight or tomorrow. That one is also going to be removed and redistributed back to me, I think, on the 9th or the 10th. I don't know, depending on what the distribution day for this one would be. And then we're gonna go on to my PSA. My PSA is still kind of doing good. That one they've recently removed the distribution. That's why it's sitting at $50, basically. And that one's also going to be redistributed back at the end of um, on the 29th. So I'm looking forward to receiving the distributions for those high interest savings products. So that's where my non-registered savings accounts, my non-registered account is sitting at. My RRSP is currently sitting at 6,355. This is largely still dependent on what the market is doing, what the stock market is doing. And as we all know, the stock market has been quite depressed lately. It's been kind of going through a major correction. Um, you know, my my investments has also been seeing such a major investment. But of course, I'm not worried because these products are meant for. This particular portfolio is a long-term portfolio meant for retirement purposes rather than a short-term portfolio where you're maybe looking at 1 to 5 years investment horizons. That is not the case here. This is more like a 30-year horizon, 20 to 30 year. So I'm hoping that the market comes back swinging, and then I can see a good profit in that. Again, I don't believe I have added anything to my iShare Canadian Financial Monthly Income ETF. I haven't bought any new ones, although it's actually kind of sitting at a very decent price right now. It's just I don't have any funds to be able to allocate to that. So it's currently sitting at $6 almost, which is a really good deal for that. My Medexus pharmaceutical product is currently sitting at $2, and that's to be expected just because the market is not doing well right now. It kind of swings back and forth depending on what the market is doing. I'm not in any way concerned about this product because I think it's gonna come back swinging as always. I still continue to want to make a video on why I'm bullish on that. So stay tuned for that. VDY. VDY is quite down as well. But again, I'm not really concerned about this because even though the product is currently down, I continue to receive monthly dividends on this product, which will ultimately be making up for the decline in the value temporarily. Ultimately, I see that going back up once the markets bounce back. Um, it's just at the moment I feel like it's a bit depressed. XEQT is currently sitting at 25.16, which is actually quite a really decent price to buy this products. And again, I don't have an additional money to be able to reinvest back into my RRSP. My main focus is on my RDSP to be able to maximize my uh, the amount of grants that I can collect towards that. So that is where that is. This is what's made up the 6,355.93 in this portfolio. And now my TFSA, the big giant, um, as you can see, it's bounced back quite a bit after the disastrous experience with the PHSAV that I invested in. It's actually kind of gained quite a bit. um, this month. Um, Although it's not to the extent that he's saying it's gained. I think it's probably only gained about 155.71 this month. But of course, that would be determined when they do redistribute this back into this account. Um, so they haven't quite taken it out. So I'm looking forward to the redistributions to see how much I actually get back in return for that. Um, and I think that's it. That is how majority of my portfolio is currently doing. Let's look at the activity in my portfolio. On the 19th, I guess I bought HISA. HISA again, cash limits, HISA. Some of them expired. Fund transfer. I guess I moved around $600 in here on the 18th. Cash limit again. Fund transfer in. PSA fractional buy. Again, more PSA fractional buy. And I feel like I showed most of this. Recently, I haven't really been buying much because, again, I don't have I'm currently not in the financial position to be making more investment into this portfolio at this time. I'm just reinvesting my regular um, contributions that I make on a monthly basis, which is my um, typical $500 into my uh, emergency savings and $500 into my home savings, and then $100 going towards my vacation fund. So those are what I've been investing into this particular portfolio recently. And now let's get to the news that I've been wanting to share with you guys. I wasn't sure whether or not I was gonna share that in this video, but I thought it's probably a good time for me to share. I recently received around $400 rent increase in my current place that I'm currently staying at. I did kind of envisage that my rent was going to be going up this month. Um, Unfortunately, it's gone up significantly, right? Like to the extent that no one was. I was completely blindsided when I saw the amount that my rent was going to be going up by. You know, um, so if you want to continue to support me, the best way to do that is by subscribing to my channel, liking my video if you do enjoy them, and sharing them with your friends, sharing what I'm doing here with your friends so I can reach more people who are interested in um, following my journey and maybe learning one or two things about my own financial journey. And I hope to continue to make more informative videos about finances on this channel. So stay tuned for more of that. Um, yeah, I thank you so much for watching my video today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.